Hello, friends. I hope I'm live. It's taken a while. It's kind of spinning its wheels. I have to talk to you. This is going to be short and sweet because I literally need to be out the door in minutes. But I've had something on my mind for a while, and I keep thinking I'm going to do an elaborate video on this, and I just can't find the time. So I'm just scooting in, and I'm just going to speak from the heart and just hit the highlights, okay? And it is this. What do you do when you need to get leads for your business, but you are very uncomfortable approaching people, strangers? The idea of warm chat or getting business cards, just approaching people and saying, "My goodness, you have beautiful eyes," or "Oh, I could help you with that," or "Here's my card." That does not come naturally to very many people, and for good reason. All right. Think of this. I do that a lot, don't I? You have gut instinct, okay? And a lot of the time, you feel funny doing something because it's weird, okay? And if you are uncomfortable doing it, that vibe is coming off you. And yes, there are people that make millions of dollars that have perfected walking up to strangers and getting their information and, all that. They are rare. They are extremely rare. Most people don't like doing it, are not very good at doing it, and a vast majority of people don't like having it done to them. Okay. So, me included, I would be very weirded out if I was making small talk with someone and then they like whip around and say, "And by the way, here's my card," or something like that. It violates something. It makes you just feel like, "Oh my gosh, I thought we were connecting like possible buddies or something." And all of a sudden, it's like feels slimy. Okay. All right. Enough about that. So here's my point. Is that I wasn't good at that either because it didn't come naturally to me. It didn't feel natural. And I thought there's got to be a better way. And once you go through your friends and family and you've booked all the initial parties, and ideally you want to book parties from parties, but again, that doesn't always pan out. My go to was always, some people call them fish bowls. In my industry, we call them facial boxes because I'm in the beauty industry. It would just be a box, a bowl, anything that could contain people's information. You would leave them hither and yon in your local community. Say something like, "Enter here to win," blah, blah, blah. And they were popular. Okay. So fish bowls, or I put in the title craft shows or vendor shows, or I don't remember what I put in the title. But I wanted to say bridal shows, but I know not everybody is in my type of industry. But so I would do fish bowls or bridal shows because you can pay to have a booth at a bridal show. So if you're in any remotely anything that could possibly have to do with brides, or if there's some other kind of show that would relate to your business, if there's a car show or a young business people show, or the time where they show the teenagers what all the different kinds of career day. Think of those kinds of opportunities where you can have a booth, even if you have to pay, as long as it's a reasonable amount. You got to think that through. And vendor shows, that is like a arts and crafts fair. If they allow direct sales, then that's called a vendor show. Okay. I didn't know what a vendor show was when I first came on board. So that's why I'm like, not everybody knows what that is. So here's the thing, is that if you put something out that's saying, "This is who I am, this is what I'm about, this is what I'm offering," usually it's a free thing, I'm giving this away, and somebody takes the time to fill out their name and number, guess what they're telling you? They're telling you they're interested in what you have to sell. So that makes that phone call, text, Facebook message so much easier because, one, if you're worth your salt, you owe them that call because they're expecting it. Okay. And two, they want you to call. They put it on the piece of paper. They're not filling that out for nothing. Okay. So it's so much easier. It's so much easier. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. Most of the time, you just need their name and their phone number, and ask if texting is okay, which most people, yeah, it is. Uh, Back when I first started doing it, we asked a million questions. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. We got all the information, address, email, phone, work number. Have they ever used our products before? Just so many questions. People do not have time for that at all. And you really don't need to know that on a piece of paper. Yeah, it's nice to have that information because you can kind of weed through, who are your better prospects. But it's better to get that information when you're actually communicating with the person rather than on the piece of paper. Just because, again, people might look at that and be like, I'm not spending the time filling that thing out. Is that worth the thing that you're giving away? People are debating that. People are very funny these days, all right? It's not like it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. It is not. People will buy it. If you're giving away a $25 thing and you've got a form that's like 25 questions long, they think, I'd rather buy it for $25 and stand here and fill that thing out. Honest to God, that's what they're thinking. So keep your form brief. Really think about, what do I need to ask? And here's a new one. I always had my brand. I assumed I couldn't imagine doing it any other way. But think of this. What if you signed up to participate in a bridal show or a vendor booth, or you put your facial box out, and instead of saying, I'm the blankety blank girl, you said, Michelle Fox, local beauty consultant, is giving away a 1-hour beauty consultation. Register here. Do you think people would sign up for that? I think yes. Professional person giving away a 1-hour beauty consultation. That is more powerful, in my opinion, than such and such a brand is giving away a $25 gift certificate. Do you feel me? So nobody's the boss of you, okay? You are your own boss. So think about, it's a new day, it's a new generation. We're talking to new people that don't have time, they don't have a long attention span, they don't like gimmicks. What is going to appeal to them? All right. So think from their perspective. Think about what's going to excite them, what's going to feel like it benefits them. If it's all about what benefits you, they're not about it. All right. And real super quick, you don't have to ask me for the forms I use and the signs I use. You can make your own. Honestly, it's so easy. Go to this place, canva.com, canva.com. You can make anything there. But you can go to the dollar store and just find any cute receptacle, anything. You want to weigh it down. So put something in the bottom. Get some printer paper, decide what you're going to put on there, make a few, chop them up, 3-hole punch it, put it on some swirly swing string. And then I had pens attached, but they always steal the pens. So you got to put a lot of pens in there. Keep it simple. I think this one is like enter to win a free facial. Okay, here's another thing. If you say that you're giving away a free thing, and then every single person that you call, you won. Maybe they're going to think that's cool. Maybe they're going to feel like it's a gimmick, because it is kind of a gimmick. All right. If I am giving away a $25 gift certificate, I'm only giving one. So when I call that person, I make a big deal out of it. I'm like, I say, I chose your name for the $25 gift certificate. And with that comes a complimentary facial for me, for my industry. With everybody else, I call and I say, I hope you remember me. We met at such and such a bridal show. My name's Michelle Fox. And unfortunately, you did not win the $25 gift certificate. However, you may remember that it also said that all entrants were entitled to a complimentary facial. So I'm following up with that, wondering if day or evening is better for you. Not asking if they are interested. I'm reminding them that they filled it out. that's what it said. So therefore, they're telling me that's what they want. And I'm saying, you want to do it during the day or you want to do it during the night? Okay. When you are giving them the option of saying no over and over, you're setting yourself up. So you want to start thinking how you word things. Did you want to do that? Oh, do you have time for that? Oh, no, no. Okay. You are large and in charge. Here's something that really kills me. I can't help myself, but I will buy gorgeous containers because I just do. And I will make everything match. All right. Is this beautiful or is this beautiful? This is like a lantern. I spent a crap load of money on these. Okay. Everything matched. I had them all over this boutique. I had no one fill it out. You pick a gaudy, tacky thing like this, people fill it out like crazy. Why? I have no idea. I have no idea. But I'm telling you, don't spend a lot of money on it. It's either going to get lost, stolen, knocked over, broken. They don't like the fancy ones. I think maybe they don't process that it's a giveaway. I don't, maybe the tackier, the more it stands out. I don't know. But it is crazy. So the concept is that you are giving something away, maybe one kind of biggish thing, but then think of what could be, the alternate prize that you could really give to everybody. Some kind of appointment, consultation, even like 10% off your first order, something. Think about, do I want to bring my brand name in at this point or not? You don't have to. You are the brand. You are the commodity. You are selling yourself, your skills, your panache. All right. Start thinking in those terms. When it comes to bridal shows, think in terms of not just putting out a beautiful display and hopefully selling a couple of things, but collecting leads for future appointments, future conversations. Same thing at vendor shows. 99% of the direct sellers at vendor shows are all about the sales that day. I am 100% about getting leads for the future. I could give a hoot about how much I sell that day. I want to find the people that like what I'm about so that I can sit down with them or talk to them or email them or whatever and really get to know them and really make a connection. And then I'll really make a sale. Okay. I don't want to sell something out of my $5 basket. I want to book an appointment. I want to get a new team member. Big difference. Okay. It has to do with your perspective. So, all right, I seriously have to go now. But honestly, you can make this stuff yourself. And if you need ideas, just Google, lead forms, lead jars, fishbowl ideas. If you're in my industry, facial giveaways or facial bowls, or what did I call it before? Facial somethings. But you can find ideas and you can make it yourself. Go to canva.com. You will be so glad you did. Okay. Empower yourself. So God bless. I hope you get some good ideas. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks so much. Bye.